Welcome in, CACC fans, for the semifinals for the men's lacrosse. We have our number 1 seeded Wilmington University versus number 5 seeded Holy Family. Now, it is to be said that April showers do in fact bring playoff hours. One of our 2 semifinal matches in the conference. Maybe seen a speck of deja vu from some of those eagle-eyed fans as WilmU and Holy Family actually played exactly 1 week ago today, which resulted in a 26-11 victory for WilmU in the regular season. Could a repeat performance be in the cards for the home side today? Slated to be a feline frenzy as the Wildcats square up against the Tigers in this semifinal bout. A ticket to the grand finals on the line between either Chestnut Hill or Bridgeport. That game will happen later today around 7:30 p.m. Eastern. For now, the Wildcats remain undefeated atop the CACC standings at 8-0, but none of that matters as it is the playoffs. It's win or go home. We already set the stakes. That ticket looking to be punched, or will it be a quiet ride home? We have 60 minutes to separate the sides as the teams square off for the first face-off of the game. And here we go. A nice scoop and win. He's going right for goal, the Wildcats, and it's a dunk immediately! 6 seconds into the match, and it's Brian McGarvey who opens the scoreboard. Just looking at the back of the net is the face-off maestro. Usually we see Widmer in there starting, but McGreevy has been on fire over the last couple of games. He's getting the nod for the start today. Now, these teams have collided a number of times, like we mentioned last week. However, their last meeting in 2025 resulted in a 25-12 victory for the Wildcats, and their very first meeting in 24 was a 27-2 victory for the Wildcats. So, if you're a betting person, an over on 20 goals is probably in the future. And I know the fans are excited. They've been out in the parking lot since noon, gearing up for this one. It's a good fan section. Even though it is a little blistery today, the clouds have rolled in, but the spirits are certainly high for the home side. A little shimmy shake for Weston. Goes for the roll, passes it out. Cole slings it. That's Heinold, one of the freshmen, who's also getting denied. Another lad that's risen through the ranks. The beginning of the season, playing on the bench a few minutes here and there, but has really shown up in practice. The coaches like what they're seeing. Betts on the ball now. He slings it to Heinold. He finds a patch of grass, and he might go right for goal. Gets knotted off the line. Carter Earl, one of my favorite players, really a tempo setter, so aggressive as he attacks the net. Almost gets lifted by the defense, and Zubek, the captain of the offense, now on it. He's sprinting towards the cage. Gets turned around. He needs some more ball or people movement up front. Needs some cuts, needs some picks, something to unlock the ball carrier. Weston rolls, he fires. Good save from the freshman. That's Adam Wickel with the deny. Ground ball. It's chaos there. Will go out of bounds for the turnover. A fine possession for the Wildcats. They love to see that converted, but a few shots on, that's okay. Wickel with the ball on his stick. The clearance deny has been one of the staples for the Wildcats. I would say that's like the special teams portion of lacrosse. Always harrying folks as they cross the side. Good couple checks from the defense. And it will be Daniel Flynn who intercepts it. What? Close to the midfield line. And he gets the attack going once again. That's exactly what we're talking about. So much pressure from the side of White. Zubek holding on to the ball for now, waiting for the reinforcements to arrive. Runser. Figueroa can't handle the pass, and now fast break opportunity. Sprinting down the line is Holy Family. They go for the cross, but a great last-minute check will deny the opportunity. And this is the captain on running, Quinn Tracy. He dumps it off to Betts, who goes one more on the crease line. Pass is too high for a quick stick from Josh Lovely. Tries to find Ian Betts. He's checking over his shoulder. Can he get this ground ball clean? Yes, he does. Plenty of time on the clock for the Wildcats. Figueroa loves to go 1v1 against short sticks. Beats it there, feeds the X. Cut to the crease from Lovely. But that one's followed. Another cut to the crease from Runcer. Fouled again. And the third cut to the crease behind the back. Betts. Ooh. Defense colliding on it. That might be a flag. It was a hit to the head, but not called this time. Nice work from Kyle Parker. He's got a full head of steam. Looks like he was about to launch. Gives it up to Betts. Betts around. Betts denied on the doorstep. And it will be another opportunity squandered. Some shots well worked and some great tactics shown. Let's see if a clearance can happen from Holy Family. Their attackman surely wants something to do in this game, and that's Jackson Brown who dumps it off. That'll be Jake Feeney. He was the hero in their overtime win against Post University earlier this week. They're going to need some heroics for him today for sure. It'll be Xander Kelly now on the ball. He stacks up. Tyler Quinn shovels him away. Bazinski, he's got fantastic feet, great poke checks, very hard to get around. And that's a nice slide and a good save right at Daniel Flynn. Easy for the keeper. But they'll take that shot, Holy Family. At least something comes out of the offense. That is Quinn Tracy bullying his way across the midfield line. This guy, the amount of endurance he has, the strength to fight through tackles and pokes and checks. You'll see him, the spearhead of the clearances, more often than not. It's Cole Heinold once more. Hop skips, looks for a feed. Maybe bull rushes through, dumps it off, and a bounce shot save from Wickel. The door been beaten, battered, and bruised, but only broken once so far in this first quarter. Back to Wickel it goes. Clearance, patience. They can't be too patient with it. Jackson Brown tries to feed it, but the pass not clean enough. That will roll out of bounds. And there we go, another turnover forced by WilmU. Carter Earl. This is a guy that's got one of those, what we call the rage meter. He'll fight you, especially if you get in any late hits, cheap pokes, whatever. Like something like that. That'll put some rage in that bar. But he sticks with the ball. Weston now on it. Charges forward. Betts to Lovely. Can we see some magic from him? Swings it around. Heinold. He gets the nod from Carter Earl. Says, take the 1v1. You got the ISO, brother. Back to Earl it goes. Against the defenseman, the long stick. That is number 9. Bradley Smith denied. Whoa, that's a big shove from Zubek. That's how you lead the attack. Sometimes you got to put in the dirty work, not necessarily have a dirty hit. Number 16, Logan O'Keefe, standing up Zubek. Number 48, that's Hunter Reed, doing the best he can with some poke checks onto Lovely. Slapping, Harry in the arm, Heinold. Uh-oh, loses the ball is Heinold. Now ground ball opportunity. Not fully handled yet, still everybody vying for it, and Weston will gather. That was a prime opportunity for Holy Family to break out of this defensive position, but a few seconds left on the clock, and it will buzz and tick down and give over, so they do just. Number 9, Bradley Smith, thinking about the pass. Good fake. I'll find Matt Goff. Goff looking for some friends. I'll find it Jake Feeney. Jaden Williams. Oh, he lost the handle of all things. Two players bump into each other. The ball will go down. That was Logan Place on defense tackling Basinski. If they go for that ground ball, still Holy Families with a fortunate opportunity, and they dunk it in on the doorstep. We're level in the first quarter. If I'm the coach of Holy Family, those are the opportunities we absolutely need to convert. You won't get many in this 60 minutes, and if a golden goose is given to you, you better score. It's all right, the defense was something to talk about. Just a little bit on luck. It happens from time to time. Maybe we say mad fortune for Holy Family because they coughed it up easy. Somehow got it back. Brian McGreevy. It's been the bright spot on these faceoffs. Going up against the long stick on the faceoff. You don't see that every day. Setter trying to find it, and it will be Quinn Tracy. Or Tyler Quinn, sorry. Tyler Quinn to gather. Rolls it over to Parker. Fresh attack line in for WilmU. Spread is the defense of Holy Family. Benson on defense. Goes against Figueroa, just runs right by him. He shoots. He scores a solo bolo for Figueroa. That's exactly what you need from Figueroa. We said he loves the short stick matchups. He goes one-on-one against Benson and beats him to the punch. An immediate clap back from the home side, and they're up again. We had a feeling it would be a high-flying affair. It was a little calm for the first couple of minutes, and now the floodgates may have opened. Some trickles of water have spouted through. Another win for McGarvey. Easily gathered by Tyler Quinn once more. He's pressured. Some rusty gate swings on him, but he'll hang on. Parker has a couple of people out of position. Squaring him up, though, however, is Henson. He'll swing it to Betts. Zubek now on it. Lovely. Good ball movement. Needs to be a touch quicker. Runser to Figueroa. He's got that short stick matchup again. The crowd wants him to try one more time, but he's a team player after all. He knows he's got plenty of time on the shot clock. Let's keep moving the ball. Tire out this Holy Family defense if we can. Betts has an opportunity. Bangs off a defender. Sometimes you got to put your body on the line. Ball scooped backwards, hoping to go to Wick. But it'll go from Jackson Brown instead, and maybe an opportunity to clear. Here's Jacob Turk. He's trying to direct traffic. Swings a sidearm. Great denial, but still remains with the side in black. Jake Feeney holding on to it. Logan Place looking for the poke check. Good positioning, goes for the swing. The slide is there to deny the door, and it is bounced up and bounced in. Logan Feeney does it himself. We mentioned he is one to watch. He has 43 goals on the season, 24 assists. He nets one himself, put him on 44. Holy Family coming out, guns blazing, looking to rewrite the script. They don't care what the history books say. Each game is different. Garvey will face off against Britch. Early from Britch. McGarvey with another win. I believe he's like 5 for 5 so far. You love to see it. I know Coach Alex Feeney for WilmU is happy about that, the face-off guy. Lovely. Zubak feeds it. Heinold takes the inside track. Lays it off to Carter Earl. Zubak around the X. Oh, mishandled. And it's a drop. Logan O'Keefe looks for the clear, finds Jackson Brown. He turns around. He doesn't go into the jaws of the defense. No chance. That's fed over to Macarella. Still with possession is Holy Family as the substitutes now roll on in. So far, a lot of ISO opportunities, some individual efforts. Need to see some team play. Where are the assists? Where are some of the pick and rolls, the cuts to the crease, the feeds? Another man looking to do it himself. There's that X feed I'm looking for, the slide from Quinn Tracy. He's right behind Daniel Flynn, blocking every angle. They don't know what to do with it, Homely family, as the time ticks down on them. Nice rotation, keeping the Tigers in check, but how long can they be caged? Place fights to the pick, and he'll switch off to Tyler Quinn, tries to feed it. And Quinn Tracy, he wanted to bounce to his goalkeeper, but not fortunate, but he'll get it to him anyway. Tyler Quinn. Bazinski. Oh, he fakes him with the pass. It goes right beyond him. Beautifully done. Betts. Lovely. Against Logan Keefe. And on Reading Weston. You don't want to face this guy with a full head of steam. Tries to dump it back to Heinold, but maybe wasn't prepared for it. The ground ball ensues. A couple of checks and a 1v1. Zubak uses his body to perfection to scoop it up. WilmU to try once more. Heinold fighting through traffic. He gets checked away. The ball racing out of bounds. Oh, Zubak! Some clever play. Oh, just on the touchline it goes. And that attack peters out. Here's Henson for the defense. Vying for a clear. They put it across the pitch. That's Jacob Turk. Doesn't know where to go with it. This is how relentless that WilmU clearance deny is. And Carter Earl, he just picks the pocket basically. And another opportunity for the home side. Betts. Parker. He's got another matchup on Cavallo. Feeds it to Zubak, a little too low for him to maybe get it beyond the keeper. Still keeps it though. Veteranship at its finest. Runser. Charging forward, gets it to Figueroa, just barely. Betts, oh, denied. Once more, a fantastic save from the freshman Wickel. That was stick side high, all things considered, but zip of a shot for sure. Runser against Cavallo. Pushed away to the X. Here's Parker. Dodges the poke check, goes for the shots, and it is wide. Betts now with an opportunity from the X. Stacks up against Brown. Races beyond him. Lovely. That pass not clean enough, and on running is Xander Kelly. Maybe a fast break opportunity, but quick legs from the defense. Make sure they have to do a full-on reset here, Holy Family. It's number 2, Max Covey. Covley. Xander Kelly with the ball. James Benya. He has 27 goals on the season. How does he command the attack? This is his first touch on the ball. Flings it. Crunched in the middle. Whew. Big save from Flynn, but not out of the woods just yet. Bazinski has to get the GB. Tries to get it to the captain, Quinn Tracy. He is pressed immediately. Now Bazinski under fire. Fortunately, Flynn is there. And now who else? It's Tyler Quinn stampeding his way over the midfield line. Oh, but he gets the ball poke checked away from him. Max Covley. Miraculous work. He goes for hero play. Tries to feed it on the axe. Benya. Too hot to handle, but wait. Is that kicked into the goal? Somehow. That was scooped off the turf and in the back of the net. With 2 seconds left in this first quarter, WilmU find themselves behind. You may need to see some instant replay. I didn't see how the ball rose from the ashes, so to speak, and found itself in the upper 9. Garvey, he only needed 6 seconds to score before. Is too little. It looks like it will be as the alarm bells sound for our first quarter to end. Okay, Holy Family with something to prove. They say we may be the 5th seed. We've got the Tiger in us. We can take down the number 1. Push come to shove. Well, folks, while we have a little bit of time, as the regular season has ended for the CACC, there have been the awards for Team All-Conference, First Team, Second Team, Player of the Year, etc. And we do have our Men's Lacrosse Player of the Year is none other than your offensive captain, Andrew Zubek, for Wilmington University, and he becomes the program's first ever 2-time CACC Player of the Year. Now, he's got 48 goals, 16 assists on the season. They're going to need every single one of that attacking prowess here today. The 2026 CACC Men's Lacrosse Rookie of the Year is Preston Page from Chestnut College. Good to see some freshmen getting some recognition. And then the CACC Men's Lacrosse Defensive Player of the Year is the defensive captain for WilmU. Of course, it is Quinn Tracy. He's number 14. Definitely take a look out for him as you may spy him walking towards the goalkeeper. Maybe something was on the pitch that shouldn't have been. We have a few more awards, but we'll wait till the next quarter or next break to get those to you. It's always good to highlight these student athletes. What they do on and off the field is important. Now it's also important because depending on whatever team wins this will face next, either Chestnut Hill or Bridgeport. So if they know they have a Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, whatever, it's always good to scout your competition. McGarvey, knowing the playbook of Holy Family, has been able to win each and every of these face-offs somehow, some way. However, Holy Family hangs on. That's Noah Simpson. And he is their leading goal scorer with 55. I believe feels like the first time I've called his name so far this game. I'll toss that over to Jaden Williams. Potential for a pick and roll. There was the pick. Maybe not so much the roll. Williams thought about taking himself, but both Holy Family members caught flat-footed. And on running is Brendan McDonald. He's a short stick defenseman. You'll see him sprinting off the field. Perishek with his first touches of the game. He always wants to goal for goal. He has something to prove every single time he gets on the field. He goes for the bounce shots. It's up, and it's over. Zubek says, "That's all right, buddy. I got your back. We'll start again." Carter Earl was waiting for the feed. Zubek tries to take it himself. Does he get it beyond Wickel? No. On the outside of the cage it goes. Jackson Brown to Bradley Smith. Clearances have been a touch of an issue, but Holy Family gets this one across clean. Smith, a swim move by the long stick man. Okay. Xander Kelly waits for the rotations to make their way through. Eye to eye against Tyler Quinn. That's a nice feed. Can he get turned around? Gunner, setter, does just enough to take the power off the shot, and it will fall to Flynn once more. Here's Tyler Quinn. Tosses it up for Bazinski. That's a fan favorite. Anytime he goes up the field with it, people cheer, and as they should. Wow, what a zip of a pass to Figueroa, but he handles it well. Here's Justin Solomon. He gives it up to Parker. He could go for goal. Parker still with it. Feeds Zubek. Oh, but he gets crossed up. 4 people around him with a ground ball. Zubek with his hands up saying, "Where's the foul?" The flag does fly. As the ball touches the turf, we'll see how this one pans out. This might be the break WilmU needs, a man-up opportunity. Will be number 17. That's Nicholas Macarella, who commits the foul.
Second penalty, early penalty.
30-second penalty, just a loose ball foul. Sometimes it happens. This is when you're in the man-up situation, you just have to move the ball quickly so the defense can't slide effectively. That might have been the opportunity for Carter Earl. The slide was a touch late, and that goes for it the second time, but it is wide. That's number 19, Jacob Turk. He's the one that has to basically cover two men. That's a tall order to fill. Parker, he scores to level it. Kyle Parker, he points to the crowd. The man-up opportunity paying dividends for the Wildcats. We find ourselves 3-3 in this second quarter. And back to even players on the field we go. That's what we were discussing, folks. Got to move the ball quickly. And then you're a man up. There will be an open person at some point. This time it was the on-running Parker who slots it home. McGarvey has been lethal, clinical, and we jinxed him there. It's the first one I feel like he's lost, but his captain right behind him, Tyler Quinn. Holy Family scrapping together some passes. That'll be Jake Feeney with the ball. A rusty gate challenge. Got to be careful with that. If you hit the head for even just an instant, it's a flag. Here's Matt Goff. Goes against McDonald. Good work from him. Goff. He's got 10 goals on the season. Here's Feeney. Closed down immediately. Swing. A shot will be blocked by his own man just to keep it in bounds. That'll be Noah Simpson. Benya with it. Spins. Goes the other way. Around the defensive player of the year. That's not a man you want to stack up against. He gives it away. Matt Goff with it. Noah Simpson. Need something special from him. Benya once more. Setter keeping pace. Good check, and it's a yard sale as the stick flies. The crowd cheers for that. Tyler Quinn, sorry, on running once again. McDonald with it. He could go for it. He gives it up, and the crowd, they groan. They said he had a golden opportunity, buddy. He doesn't go for it. He's the defensive mid after all. Maybe not fancy in the shots. Possession gived over. Bradley Smith to Xander Kelly. This is Parker Smith. Finds the matchup against McDonald. Feeds the X and it's quickly rotated. This is good ball movement from Holy Family. Looking for the right matchup. Do they find it against Kieran Gupta? No. Kelly tries for a spin move. Great feat from the defensive player of the year. Smith again. He's pushed away by Baczynski. Gupta. Oh, he takes a face full of lacrosse ball. But he'll do everything for his squad. Goes to the ground ball. Touch out of position. And that gives Andrew Kays some room, and a shot rattles the post. Bounces off. It's Logan Place who scoops it up. McDonald feeds Parashek this time perfectly. He goes for the low-handed shot. Bats pushed over Parashek with a shot. And it will be a push in the back foul. called, and so possession will go to the Wildcats. Yeah, Ian Betts took a big hit there. No flags. That's fortunate for Holy Family. Possession will stay with the side in white. Weston. Oh, my goodness. The physicality. Oh, he's feeling himself now. He just trucks the freshman Donnelly on Holy Family. Oof. Here's Zubak. O'Keefe going against him. I like that touch of physicality from both sides. This is a semifinal match after all. You got to give it everything you have. Heinold goes against Donnelly again and beats him. Looking for the feed. A few of his fellow teammates. Parashek. Brute force, the crank shots. Right at Wickel. That's a comfortable save for him. O'Keefe. How do they clear? Dumps it on to Brown. That's a funky catch from Feeney, but he has it. A parting gift from Carter as he hacks at him as he leaves the field. Matt Goff with it now. Goes against Tyler Quinn. Love how low Tyler Quinn gets on some of these defensive opportunities. That would have been a beautiful goal. And that one somehow gets beyond the defense and in the back of the net. And that is Jake Feeney who scores it. That's 2 on the day for him. Just feel like Daniel Flynn couldn't see that one as it went through the bodies. Another unassisted goal here. Feels like most of the goals have had that stat line. And back and forth we go. The deadlock broken. This time in the favor of Holy Family. McGarvey wins that one. The ball pops up for Tyler Quinn. We've seen him take some of these on his own. Oh, he goes for it. But as he cranks it back, pops out a stick. Good check. Jackson Brown. Another lob over the top. Into the stick of British. A timeout now called. And that's fine. I think timeout here with 7 minutes and 20 remaining in the second quarter. Holy Family is the one to call it. Conversing about maybe how do they extend their lead. Now, we thought this might be a 20-plus goal banger for the side of WilmU, but it's been anything but. It's been hard fought from both of these squads. Now, if you're a big fan of CACC action, no matter what sport, we do have our baseball finals. That's men's baseball. That'll happen on Friday, May 1st. The first pitch will start at 12 p.m. Eastern. They also have a second game at 3 p.m. Eastern. The WilmU team is ranked number 1. And then on Saturday, May 2nd, we have the CACC Men's Lacrosse Championship. So the winner of this game will be in there, and then the winner of Bridgeport and Chestnut Hill, and that starts at 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll be on the call for that as well. And then CACC Women's Lacrosse Championship game will be at 2 p.m. on Saturday, May 2nd. So back-to-back championship games hosted here at the WilmU Athletic Complex. As the timeout ends. Let's see if the defense can hold. Close all the windows and doors, as they say. 1-goal lead, that's fine. That's something you can claw back from. 2-goal lead starts getting a touch scary. Just seems to be, I don't ever want to say lucky breaks. These are all skilled players. They know exactly what they're doing. But fortune has definitely befallen Holy Family. We had some prayers right before this. At least 2 of their goals seemed a tad lucky. There's no luck about it, they'll tell me after the game for sure. It's all skill. what tactics do they have coming out of the timeout. McDonald fighting for it. Oh, and he does get it as the pass comes through. It's smacked out of the stick. It will be turned over for WilmU. Tyler Quinn bullies his way through once more. And he'll give it to the attacking squad as Runcer races onto the field. Little head fake. Turns around. Leaves a guy with his ankles crossed up. Figueroa. To Parker. Betts. And Parashek in it now. Runcer against Covey. Swing and a fire! Zubek in the back of the net. And that's exactly what they need from their captain. That timeout wasn't just about the defensive hold. It was how they can rebut on offense, and they do just that with minimal time. And we are locked at 4-4. It's an electrifying contest, folks. Whether you're at work, at home, on your phone, wherever you may be, this is one you don't want to tear your eyes from for even an instant. As the pendulum swings back and forth, McGarvey with another victory under his belt. Charging on forward. Fakes the pass, and maybe he's got some green ahead of him. Did he take it himself? The rusty gate closes the door in front of him. The pizza man now for number 16, O'Keefe. Fortunate to get it away, and that's Donnelly. He passes it. Fast break and a fast goal for Holy Family. And that is James Benya for his 28th goal of the season. Those fast break opportunities now. That was a beautiful piece of skill. That's one you practice time and time again. Got to have calm hands, quick thinking. They do just that. Back to the center circle, we find ourselves for a face-off. McGarvey scoops it up, finds Tyler Quinn. He circles up 4 players from Holy Family, and he tosses it away to Carter Earl. Haven't seen much from Carter Earl yet today. And maybe a lazy pass from him, and Heinold can't catch it. Now, WilmU on the back foot. Here's Feeney up against Logan Place. Benya. He's got some momentum with him. Just scored a goal. Feels like he's got the hot hand. Let's see if he tries it again. Weston, he drops the stick, but can't even waste a second to pick it up. Make sure that they're at full strength against the onslaught of Holy Family. We said it would be a feline frenzy. It certainly has been thus far. Here's Goff. Good pass to Feeney, but even better defense from Setter. Harries him enough to make sure the shot doesn't go away clean. Will roll out of bounds, but will maintain with Holy Family. Oh, another yard sale, this time from a check rather than Butterfingers. Setter had to scoop that one. It was awkward. Gets it back to Baczynski. He'll go across the field with it to Place. Quickly. Is that Solomon? Yes. Fortunate for him. McDonald's now. Quick ball rotation from the Wildcat. Dominic West to Lovely. He's about to swing to rifle it. Zubek, the star man, a swim move. Oh, that one flung out of bounds. Fortunate, 40 seconds remaining on the shot clock. He's got to find spots on the crease. Dumped to the turf was Betts. 30 seconds now remaining. Parashek has an open space for Dominic West, who fires! Stick side high for Wickel. Oh, he decides to take it himself. This could be disastrous for the freshman. Whew. His team bails him out, however, O'Keefe. They'll send it over to Henson. He keeps it under some pressure. And it will be a timeout for Holy Family as Henson was under duress.
Timeout on the field called by Holy Family, their second of the first half.
3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Still, we are separated by 1. 22 shots for WilmU, 12 for Holy Family, but doesn't matter how many, it just matters how many have hit the net. We've had the nominations for the CACC First Team All-Conference. There's been a number of WilmU players on that squad. Thought I had my paper with me. There we go. We have from WilmU, of course, Andrew Zubek, Player of the Year. We have Carter Earl for midfield. We have Quinn Tracy from the defense. And then Tyler Quinn as the short stick defensive midfielder. So it makes sense. The captains have all found their space on the First Team All-Conference here in the CACC. Well, they've shown exemplary leadership in this match thus far. We'll have to continue to do so. They want to see their side to the finals. The CACC Men's Lacrosse Coach of the Year was Noah Morris for Holy Family. I know there were a couple of cheers from the WilmU crowd once the head coach, Kristen Zurich, was announced during the opening ceremony. They thought he should have deserved it, especially going 8-0 in the conference. Doesn't get any better than that. Holy Family with the restart. Tyler Quinn all over him. Forces the pass and forces the giveaway. Logan Place with a timely check. Andrew Keys keeps it for his side. And back to the top. That is Feeney. He feeds the X. Denied at the doorstep once again. Flynn getting low to it. Holy Family have certainly turned up the tempo. Ball movement has been quick. The rotations even quicker. Kelly fires and out of bounds. Sometimes it's a possession shot, as they say, just to get the ball to maybe the position they want it. That's the X. Kelly on it again. Tries to find an on-running Feeney. Now it's a ground ball scrap. Bedlam. Who comes up with it? The dust settles. It is WilmU. How does Oldarski with it? Well done from him for the GB. Carter Earl. Pershek. To Dominic West. Looking for some space to run. Need to see some creativity from WilmU. So far it's been get it to Zubek. But if he's not available, what's your next option, your plan B? Pershek looking to take it himself. Keeps the ball for his side. Pass it over to Zubek now. Weston was cutting through, but he was followed all the way. Shadowed. Oh, dumped to the turf again. This is Zubek twirling his way through danger. The ground ball, however, has been captured by Kelly. And he'll fling this over to Smith. Smith has definitely been a bright spot on the defense. Nobody wants to go up against him. He's been that outlet more often than not for Holy Family. Here's Matt Goff.
1 minute to play in the first half. 1 minute.
1 minute remaining, 60 seconds. That's all that is left in the first half, and it is dwindling quickly. Solomon squares against Jaden Williams. Holy Family content to allow these precious seconds to tick away. They have the lead. This is similar to, basketball when the shot clock and the game clock are tied. You wait for it to go down for your one final attempt so you don't give the other team an opportunity to counterattack. There's nothing WilmU can do but send their jeers, but good patience for Jaden Williams. He's waiting for his coaches to give the signal, and they give him the nod with 10 seconds to go. Streaming forward, and he gets it into the back of the net. What? A miraculous effort as the time dwindles down. Jaden Williams, the goal. WilmU may be pinching themselves from this nightmare. How can they find themselves down 2 going into the second half?
Number 14, Noah Simpson, second of the game, 57th of the season. Assistant number 22, Jaden Williams.
Noah Simpson, the one credited with the goal. They fed it to him quick and just found a nice pocket of space beyond Flynn. The bells now ring, folks, as the first half has officially ended. We find ourselves with the away side Holy Family at 6, the home side WilmU at 4. We'll see you in 10. Check, 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 check. How's the volume doing over here? Looks like it's good. Okay. Alrighty. Welcome back, CACC fans, to what has been a thrilling affair between number 1 seed Wilmington University Wildcats and number 5 seed the Holy Family Tigers. As we start our second half, the Tigers find themselves in the lead 6-4. The crowd, though, not worried. At least the home crowd is. Saying they're a second half team. They know they have the strength to maybe level it, potentially even win it. And somehow, some way, a foul will be called, and it'll be a turnover early on in this. Let's see what adjustments WilmU makes. Have to be quicker with the passes, complete the passes, and be clinical in front of the net. 22 shots, but only 4 goals. Got to do better than that. And I was looking at the turnover stats, too, as we have our stat sheets, and it was 10-10, which was surprising from both sides. The other thing is 7 saves by freshman goalkeeper Wickel for Holy Family. Only 4 for Daniel Flynn, uncharacteristic from him. A turnover for Holy Family. That attack running out of gas. And maybe a full tank for WilmU is in order. Weston. We're speaking about creativity from WilmU. It's more than just get it to Zubek. They've got plenty of shooters on this team, Carter Earl being one of them. Goes against Smith. Forces him away, goes for the shot, which will stay for WilmU. Now Bradley Smith, number 9 for Holy Family, has done exceedingly well, exceptionally well. Now slide must come through, dumped on the door, bats! Rattles the post, an underhanded shot from Zubek. What is that, a nice shove to lodge the ball loose, but it'll find its way to Kelly. Carter Earl hacks at him. Nice slide in from Bazinski. Forces him to the ground and forces the ball loose, and still Kelly keeps it. Now Bazinski with a twirl. A wonderful defensive effort from him. That's the catalyst they need. Betts. He pinged it off the post, and usually don't see that from him. Lethal in front of the cage. WilmU resetting now. Zubek to lead the offense. Crowd calling for the offense to move. They need to see more cuts. How do we spread out this compact defense of Holy Family? The Tigers moving as a pack. Zubek bullying his way. He shots it in, but a kick save from Wickel. Freshman playing lights out right now, and I mean, his first playoff appearance, it's pretty electric stuff. Well, I guess his second one. Did play against Post University after all. Setter upset. He's on the ground. The ball wiggles its way to Runcer. Puts it over to Betts. Setter will kind of limp his way to the sidelines, look for some treatment there. Figueroa. One-on-one. Gavaya. Puts it to Betts. That's that fine ball movement, but that third pass, not quick enough. Parker, he's got one. Can he make it? 2! Parker fires it wide. Stays with WilmU. Plenty of time still remaining on the shot clock for them to find purchase in this match. A goal right now would do them well. Figueroa with it. Need some more movement in the middle. The slides come too easy, and that one easily dealt with. Runser, the goal. We were calling for it, folks. WilmU had to score, and they had to score now, and Runser obliges them. Rattles the cage. This is where that movement in the middle is so impactful. It causes the defense to put their head on a swivel, constantly looking side to side. Where is the attackman going to pop up next? And that time, in a fortunate position for Runser to score the goal. Brian McGarvey, he's been getting the nod time and time again. We've yet to see Connor Widmore in the face-off circle, but it's all well and good as the hot hand has consistently been with McGarvey. Ball still bouncing around. Now finally, Holy Family, a huge tackle, and Weston now with it. I thought he was going to go for it all. The man from Canada. Still with it is Weston. Finds Dominic West. Good bull rush. Betts switches hands. Turns around. He's on the X. Betts hits the jackpot. He scores to level it. Ian Betts put him on the board. And we're just looking at the scoreboard now with 10 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. It is 6-6. Surely WilmU a second half team. But we've seen Holy Family respond to this. The seesaw flipping to the Wildcats. Can the Tigers weigh it back to their side? It's going to start in the face-off circle. And it's Britch. He gets beat easily. McGarvey on running. He scored one off of this opportunity. Hooks it to Betts. It's behind the back. Ooh, lovely. With almost a beauty of a play. Carter Earl. Now the tempo has escalated. Lovely with a crank shot. Once again, right at Wickel. He'll notch himself another save. And over the held ball. Not perfectly handled, but well enough from O'Keefe. Here's Feeney. He's got 3 goals so far in this game. 46 in total on the season now. Goff. Jaden Williams, he was the man with the patience. Didn't care what the crowd was yelling at him. He waited till those seconds dwindled down and then struck. Oldarski, number 31, in on defense. A massive hack from Quinn Tracy. Does just enough, ever so well, to deny the full-on shot. Still the possession with the team in black. Looking for a pass, this Holy Family. That's Noah Simpson. He gets to Feeney. He dumps it off quick. To Benya! Goes up and he goes over. He was looking to pluck the corner. Would have been one beauty of a fire. McDonald now against him. That's a quick pass, zipped through the traffic, zipped at the goal, and Flynn stands him up. Tyler Quinn with it. You know how quick he is across the midfield line, and there he goes. Parker. But Bradley Smith is there. Doesn't seem like anybody wants that matchup against him, and for good reason. Standout defenseman. Figueroa, however, anytime he sees a short stick, he'll run right in their direction. Runser. He finds a matchup against Goff. Passes him and passes back. Figueroa. Neatly dealt with. That was a difficult pass to handle. He's charging up. Thought about the long-range effort. Thought better of it. Zubek, though, will go for it. Flung out of bounds. Lovely there to pick up the pieces. Runcer from a different angle this time. Goes against Goff. Pressured by Jacob Turk. They're looking for the switch. They find it. Figueroa once more. Those two working well at the top. A good spin move. Try to find the feed. A wonderful check to dodge the ball loose. Here's Brown. Finds Noah Simpson. He'll have some patience on the ball to give it over to Kelly. Kieran Gupta, number 5 on defense, short stick. One of my favorite players, the freshman. That'll be a check on the captain. The crowd can't believe it. They thought it was clean. Not the case. Golden opportunity for Holy Family to get ahead. Kieran Gupta, well done, and that pass blocked by the man who committed the foul, and he'll go into the penalty box. What will WilmU do without their star captain, defenseman number 14, Quinn Tracy? Well, they'll put in number 40, Rory Steele, the junior defenseman from Magnolia, Delaware. He must be his namesake. Make sure he keeps his side level in this man-down opportunity. Number 27, Garrett Payne, is also in. This is where your endurance training comes through, folks. This is where you have to be attached on a string. As one member goes to contest the ball, you must slide with him. Make sure there's no gaps in the middle there, because that open player will find the opportunity to strike. Benya to Kelly. And on running player pings the post once more. That's Noah Simpson with the shot. That's definitely not the man. If you're a WilmU fan, you want to take those shots. Goff. His pass blocked emphatically by Roy Steele. Fantastic work, but still fed the crease. Baczynski! He gets the ball to the ground and finds a foul in the mix of it all. Tyler Quinn gets crossed up, tripped up, still keeps the ball in his stick. This guy relentless over the midfield line. He will not be denied. Tyler Quinn, a hero play. Weston, can he carry the torch? And that is what we love about our captain, Tyler Quinn. My word, what effort. Here's Dominic West. Carter Earl. He's known for similar plays. Can he have an individual effort on offense? Finds Lovely on the X. He swings around. Ball plucked away from him. Zubek. Okay, almost gets it away from Brown. He is just all over him. Kelly finds a bit of respite in O'Keefe, who's screaming forward. He thought about the shot, but thinks Feeney might have a better angle. WilmU back to full strength. Dominic West trying to match his opposite number. And Donnelly, they go stride for stride. Now Solomon, the substitute, and he'll go against Gargan. Solomon, a couple good poke checks on Goff. Nice push. That pass almost fell to the floor, and that one did, and that's a step in the crease from Holy Family. Bit of fortune for WilmU. Only a few minutes remaining in this third quarter. It has been all momentum for the Wildcats. McDonald, he gets tossed to the turf. Parker pressured. Smith on him. Parker does well to keep the ball, allow his team to reset. Here's Betts. Zubek, calm as ever. Him against O'Keefe, tale as old as time, it seems, in this match. Betts once more. Flings it to Parker. He's surveying the crowd. Finds the short stick matchup. Gets it to Figueroa. Finds a pocket of space. Tries to feed the crease. Crank shot denied once more from Perishek. Here's Brown. The clearances have been much, much better from Holy Family. They may have puzzled it together during a few of their timeouts. Going through traffic and losing the ball amidst it all is O'Keefe. Fortunate Bania is there, but maybe not for long as he is swarmed by white jerseys. The Wildcats, but still ain't the ball on the floor. Bania, the desperate pass over to Feeney. Oh, an individual performance from him. Feeney eyeing up Logan Place. Flings it over to Kelly. Here's Parker on defense. Kieran Gupta as well, the other short stick. Holy Family. That's fine for being patient, but where's the movement inside? There's a cutter trying to run through. Followed well from Quinn Tracy. Still, okay, maybe you have to go it yourself at this point. And in the jaws of the defense and into the net it goes. Once again, magic from Holy Family. Noah Simpson, there is a reason why he's one of the leading goal scorers in this league. Another unassisted goal for him. He's now at 57 all time. Make that 58. Sorry, he scored 2. I forgot that last minute one at the end of the second quarter. And there's the foul called. I was about to say, Brian McGreevy pleading his case to the ref. He's like, I couldn't even have a chance to hold my stick. Holy Family, the only goal they've had this quarter, but it's the one that puts them ahead. Carter Earl. Great defensive footwork. Number 36, that's Henson, does ever so well. Zubak now against O'Keefe. Turns him around. Slide comes through. Zubak keeps the ball somehow, some way. Wickel was off his line for a moment. Perishek pestering Brown. That ball snatched out of the air by Donnelly. Finds Noah Simpson. The star players have shown up for both of these squads. Simpson and Feeney with the goals. Zubak with a few as well for WilmU. Here's Jaden Williams. Goes to the pick and roll. McDonald on defense. The slip up from that was Gargan. Still with Holy Family. Feeney. 1 minute remaining. 30 seconds on the shot clock. So still an opportunity from WilmU. Spins around, bounces it up. Bounces it out of bounds, but that was a dangerous attempt from Feeney. He used his leverage against Setter on defense to find a pocket of space to rifle that one off. Gargan to Noah Simpson. Benya. Jaden Williams trying to help him with a pick and roll, but losing his footing. Benya trying to feed Noah Simpson, and that's just a hole-on tackle. Oh, my God, the flags fly as Bunzinski will take a moment in the reflection sections for his transgressions, but oh, my God, he had to do it. Noah Simpson snuck right past him. That's some of the things with these shorter attackmen. They are just so hard to track in some of these confined areas.
30-second penalty for a hold on Wilmington.
That'll be a 30-second penalty now for Wilmington, as Bazinski will take a knee. Only 22 seconds in this quarter. We've seen this man-down unit before from WilmU. Steele and Payne. Setter as well. Feeney thought about launching it. Launched it over to Parker Smith. Couldn't handle that one. It goes out of bounds. Sweat white from the brow of WilmU. The crowd pleading for Tyler Quinn just to hold the ball for the amount of seconds. Take this one to the fourth quarter. And he will do just that. My goodness. A fiery affair between these two schools. And as the third quarter ends, Holy Family will lead 7 to WilmU 6. We've got one more quarter to go. Now we have a couple of folks for the first team all-conference from the Holy Family side. Noah Simpson, rightly so. I mean, he's been emphatic in this game. 4 goals so far for him.
And as a reminder, on Saturday, the Wildcats will be hosting.
He is the only Holy Family member who's made the first team all-conference. But for second team all-conference, Jake Feeney has made it for the attack. Xander Kelly for midfield. So well done for them. And for WilmU, goalkeeper Daniel Flynn is at the top of the order for second team all-conference. We've got Josh Weston and Julian Bazinski for midfield and defense, respectively. And then we got Connor Widmer for Wilmington University, the face-off man for the second team all-conference. So congratulations to all those lads. Wonderful season from everybody, no matter how this one goes. They have a lot to be proud of for sure. Cheers for CATS, Cats, ringing through the rafters at the athletic complex. Will their energy be enough to see their side to the finals? It's been a hard-fought battle from both of these squads. WilmU will start this fourth quarter a man down. About 8 seconds or so for Bazinski before he's released. But WilmU will start with possession, so that's fortunate. They can draw out this clock a little bit longer. Can't waste too much time. They're down a goal. Weston puts it to Dominic West. Good outlet man is he. Perishek to Lovely. Bazinski is now released, so full sides for WilmU and Holy Family. Carter Earl. Weston once more. The Canadian looking to put a stamp on this. He goes right for goal. Whoa! With the stick part. Deflects it away. That's Wickel. This kid, definitely one to watch. You should be following his career every step of the way. He's been lights out in this game. This is Firamonti, number 21 for Holy Family. That's his first touch of the ball. Noah Simpson at the top of the box with it. Quinn Tracy up against him. He pushes it over here to Andrew Case. WilmU must be compact in this, and the ball too low for Jake Feeney to pick up, and it'll roll harmlessly out of bounds. WilmU, another lucky break for them. Turnover. Santiago, a fan favorite. Another fan favorite is Connell Ward. We haven't seen him yet today for WilmU. Hopefully he can make his way onto the pitch at some point. For now, it'll be Parker. Nice move from him. Figueroa now. Finds a friend and runs her. Goes by Kelly, but maybe not. Reorganizing themselves, his Holy Family, as Runcer still maintains possession. He might roll around the X, but pushed away by Kelly. Here's Parker now with an attempt. As Henson, he's been a tough defender to beat. Case, however, maybe not so much. An underhanded rifle from Figueroa. Will the possession stay with WilmU? Yes. Parachek now with it. This guy always hungry for goal. He's finding his opportunities today. Wants to put his name on the score sheet. This could be it. Oh, tries to feed an on-running Lovely. But a great interception from Wickel. His reaction time has been sublime. I can't highlight this goalkeeper enough. It will be a timeout. Somebody down on the field. Looks like we'll take a quick breather here, folks, and just have the sides reset. Thought somebody was down for just an instant. I think they hobbled off the field quickly. We'll get the replay started. Hopefully everything's okay. Referees have managed this game quite nicely, after all. Called it fair. I don't mind if the referee takes a moment to think about the call, as long as they make it. And they have. So well done for them. We're seeing somebody run up to the booth now. And the play is restarted. Here we go. Oh, never mind. All right, we will have a timeout after all. As a reminder, folks, plenty of CACC action coming up for you. Later today, we have Bridgeport, the number 3rd seed, versus Chestnut Hill, the number 2 seed, at 7 p.m. The winner of that will face the winner of this game in the CACC finals. Whoever wins that will move on to the NCAA tournament. So still a lot of lacrosse action left this spring season. May 2nd, that's Saturday, the CACC Tournament Championship will be hosted here at Wilmington University's Athletic Complex. That will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll be on the call for that as well, so hopefully you'll join me for what should be a wonderful game no matter what side is in it. Holy Family, they were 5-3 in the conference overall. So still some work to do. It's a young program. It started in 2024, and they've grown significantly. Good number of members on their roster. They've been recruiting effectively, and they've been strategizing wonderfully. I mean, coming back from last week where they lost 26-11, and this time when it really matters, winning it by just 1 goal. Still some time to go. 12 minutes and 28 seconds to hold on to this lead. That might seem like an eternity for the side in black, but this is where that mental, the veteranship needs to come through, and who has it in such a young program? It must be from the coaching staff, and that's Noah Morris, the coach of the year for the CACC. He's a Stockton graduate from 2012. This is his 3rd season as head coach. So he's been here since the start of the program, and he's elated to have his lads in the semifinals, their first appearance. Jaden Williams has the ball now. Crunched, and the ball coughed up and given over. There's the captain, Quinn Tracy. It's a little tea party there for the team in white, and that's fine. They'll keep possession. That's the special teams we were looking for. The face-offs have been wonderful, but the clearance defense, it's usually the bright spot for WilmU. Haven't seen it shine too brightly here today, but Carter Earl will level the sides. Number 7. He does it for the squad just when they needed it most. I was waiting for that kid to pop off. He does so now. He's been awfully quiet throughout this game, and my word, did they need that goal, and they needed it promptly. It's been out of these timeouts or out of these restarts, really, that WilmU has been the most lethal, kind of catching Holy Family on their laurels. I feel like if you let Holy Family move into the game, get some momentum, they've been really good. So you have to catch them when they're flat-footed. Flat-footed there was WilmU as they don't get the ground ball. Now Holy Family with it. It's Noah Simpson, patient at the top of the box. Now we do have overtime. Should the score stand? I don't think it will. 11 minutes still remaining, but you never know. Got to theorize about the possibility. Noah theorize about maybe a goal. Benya to Williams. He's against Tyler Quinn. Nice shimmy behind him. Feeney, a fake. Setter helps that shot go away. Fortunate for Flynn. The defense cannot crack now. Holy Family looking for that weak spot in the armor. Referee's conferring. All right, restart we go. Simpson against his opposite number. Feeds the X. Benya. Center with a good push check. Has to use his length. He does. Feeney wants to feed somebody who's making the cut. Everybody man marked. Oh, there's a switch. There's the feed. It's Williams. He shoved away. Another round to the points. Quick. Low to high from Goff. Only finding the out fences. Here's Feeney once more, the pick. And it's a moving pick. The crowd on their feet after that call. Oh, a loose ball push from Noah Simpson. Flattens McDonald's. And he'll still stay the way of WilmU. That's 2 lucky breaks. How many more lives they got, the Wildcats? Here's Carter Earl. The tension certainly palpable on the pitch. Carter Earl trying to break it with a shot and a goal! That's 2 in a row, Carter Earl! He wants the crowd on their feet, and they oblige him. They rise in the stands, the Wildcat fans. It seems like an eternity since the Wildcats have had the lead, and they claw their way back in this second half. It's now 8-7 Wildcats. Garvey, he's been the man to start it. Britch, the one against him. Garvey, he wins it, but slips on the turf and gets up a little gingerly. Hopefully he's okay. All right, he'll be fine. Britch. He fights through challenge after challenge. That's good from him. Here's Noah Simpson now. Anytime he's on the ball, the fans, they're quaking in their boots, or if you're a Holy Family stan, you're rising in anticipation. You know this is the man you want on the ball. In a deadlock, those two, the switch. Now for Solomon. Nice work to extinguish the star player. Still with the ball. Now he gives it up. Swinging it around quite quickly. Feeney makes his opportunity felt, and he will level it again. Feeney rattles the cage. Easy come, easy go, and we are knotted up 8-8 once again. No team can seem to keep a lead for long. That will be his 4th of the game. That's half the goals scored. And we highlighted him at the top of the program, folks. I mean, he's got 43. He came in with 43 on the season, 24 assists. He's made his presence felt for sure. Bryan versus Birch. Feeney scoops it just barely, but can he hang on to it? Yes, he can. WilmU must reorganize, and they'll reset the subs. Bradley Smith taking off the defense. That's okay. Guess that's good for now. Noah Simpson. Holy Family looking for an opportunity to take the lead back once more. Feeding the X. Bazinski there to lock him down. And Gupta, he gets it. Look at him. Fighting like a true warrior in the Coliseo. Oh, that will be a flag. 2 of them fly. 3 of them fly. It's like Flag Day out here at the athletic complex. As the ball hits the turf, the whistles will sound, and the officials will get this sorted. Crowd loves when there's some hits. As long as the players are okay and the flags go their way, they're all for it. Let's see what the officials decide. We'll see one player from Holy Family taking a knee. That'll be James Benya. He'll be out for a few seconds. Let's see, we haven't seen the WilmU man-up unit since about the first quarter. They scored a goal off of that. 2 30-second penalties on Benya, totaling 1 minute. That's a quick feed and a quick goal! That's number 15, Carter Berry! The sophomore attackman from Ontario. His first touch of the game, and it's a score. Wow, okay, that's the X factor, the little lad from Ontario. He's in jubilation on the sideline. The coaches, they had something chalked up for him, and he gets it done. Is that Widmer now? His first appearance. WilmU, I wouldn't say going deep into the benches because Widmer, he's an all-conference man, but now they're just saying, okay, we still have so much left in the tank. And Weston says, I'm giving it everything I got. Lovely on the ball. It feels like he hasn't scored yet. That's a surprise. Great shots from that lad. Here's Carter Earl. Great speed. Tries to feed Betts. Ran ahead before the ball got to him. Carter Earl once more. Swim move. He was like, wait, Weston, where you at? He went off for a sub. He needed a bit of a break. Lovely. To Parashek. Swinging around. We know he loves this shot. The bounce. Will WilmU maintain possession? Yes, just barely. Will the defense from Holy Family hold? They cannot give up another one. A 1-goal lead, that's fine. 2, especially in the 4th, that's tough. Zubek trying to make it so. Betts. It's Dominic West. Carter Earl against Henson. He's been a tough man to beat, and he won't get beaten now. West swinging his stick on Jalen Benson, and he will score! Dominic West, coast to coast for the goal. Now the Wildcats ignited, the momentum in their favor. 5th of the season for him, and we were waiting for it. He had plenty of time in this game, mainly being the facilitator, the distraction, right? Having cuts, dragging defenders out of position. That time, they feed it to him. and he executes. Or is that Widmer, rather? He's fighting for it. He scoops it away. Tyler Quinn will get the GB. Oof, the slip might be costly. Quick thinking from the defense. Quinn Tracy, passes have to be better. This is could be a costly turnover. Setter, the heroic play. He just flings it. He doesn't even care. Get into the offensive zone. It will roll to Wickel. That allows WilmU to at least reset for now. Brown. Simpson, that pass too low for him. His pass has got to be cleaner, but the players, they're tired. They've been fighting for 60 minutes. Here's Kelly. He feeds it. A swing! And it's top cheddar for Holy Family. That's 29. Parker Smith. He was open. He had clear firing lines onto the goalkeeper. There was nothing Daniel Flynn could do in between the sticks. And here we go. So the momentum now shifting in the way for the team in black. They're down by 1. McGarvey squaring up against Bridge. McGarvey wins it again. Hardly any notes for the face-off crew. They've been getting every single one, it seems. Here's Weston. Whoa. Thought he got smacked in the helmet. Another slip on the turf. Weston now could turn fortune. He can. No. Pershak pops it up to himself. Thought he was about to turn misfortune into gold. Weston couldn't convert. Lovely. They need him on the score sheet too. Parker. Figueroa's done his part. Brunser as well. The second line has done immense work. Parker, O'Keefe. The Betts. Crowd wants him to keep looking. Betts, almost had the opportunity. Good slide from the defense. Oh, an on-cutting Parker. Couldn't handle it, the shots. Easy save from Wickel. He's been an MVP for me. It's tough to be a goalkeeper, and he's done ever so well, but that clearance, not great. Figueroa dancing on him. Can he go for goal? Figueroa. The crowd, they can't believe it, and neither can he. Barely misses the mark. Holy Family can't give up any more of those costly turnovers. Smith, almost a lackadaisical pass, and that's the costly turnovers we were talking about. Runser bounces off the tackle, and Lovely now with it. Now WilmU with some patience. They're okay with whittling the clock down, but as long as they can score off of it, that's fine. Whittling it down with only a 1-goal lead. Maybe not always the wisest choice. Here's Zubek at the top of the box. We don't always see him there. Followed closely, Carter Earl. He's dragging the defense of Williams. Zubek, he fires! Bounces it. It's a diving effort from everybody on the field. And it'll stay with WilmU. The seal drill's coming in clutch. Carter Earl, quick restart. Good reactions from Holy Family. The Tigers grouping together. Betts, quick beyond the short stick. The defense closes him down. Here's Pershak. He wants to be on the board. A swim move against Brown. The stick check, wonderful. And still with WilmU, the ball, and 18 seconds on the shot clock. Pershak, he loves this rounded shots. Oh, the on-running Zubek. That was his opportunity. The pass has to be cleaner. Smith, he just gets that away. Brown helping him out. Here's O'Keefe. Clearance this time works, and Kelly screaming forward. He might go for a shot. Oh, what? A check from overhead, Bazinski. Maximum effort from the defense. Timeout will be called by Holy Family. It's their first of the second half, and they desperately need this chance to talk down 1 goal with 2 minutes and 27 remaining. Oof, this game has had everything. Some big hits, some fantastic shots. And rightly so, it is a semifinal after all. Who will punch their ticket to the CACC finals? Will we get some free lacrosse and some overtime action? The Holy Family group praying for it. The WilmU group, maybe not so much. If I'm WilmU in the huddle, how do I shut down Feeney and Simpson? Can't let them have time on the ball. On the offense, I mean, it's been good. Everybody is, that's the thing with WilmU. You never know where the attack will come from. Everybody is a shooter. So you could say, oh, I got to guard Zubek or Betts or whoever it may be, Weston, Lovely. You can just keep going down the whole roster because everybody's gotten a goal. I think there hasn't been 2 goals by anybody. It's been spread around nicely, and that is a great team. Everybody contributing. So really it's on the defense. How do they lock it down? I'm also looking at Daniel Flynn, the goalkeeper, hasn't had many saves in this. He had 4 going into the half. Maybe had 1 or 2 so far in the second. Highlight real performance from we need in the next 2. Feeney. Just chalked up a play for him. Simpson, there you go! Shutting the windows and doors. It's Daniel Flynn, exactly when he's called upon. Referees not calling anything there, and I think that's fine. Just some good physical play. There's McDonald, and it will be a timeout called for WilmU. The defense, it holds. That's exactly what we were highlighting during that previous timeout. The defense is the one that had to step up, and they do deny Noah Simpson's on the doorstep. Oof, but still, nobody is relaxed in the bleachers here at the athletic complex. Still on the edge of their seats. Another group huddle for WilmU. This time, the attack, the focal point. If they can get a goal here, you feel like that might be how they secure the victory. Now does the defense from Holy Family step up? I mean, Bradley Smith, we've called his name a number of times. We've talked about Logan O'Keefe on defense too. Jacob Turk. Henson has been a standout, number 36. Let's see if he makes his way onto the field. Yeah, he does. Now, can WilmU maybe exploit some of the defensive midfielders? That has been a vulnerable spot for Holy Family. Fortunately, they've had their lines covered well by the defensive side. Seems like the short sticks will be Cole Galvo. That's number 1, number 40. That's Donnelly, the freshman. He's been bowled over a couple of times. Carter Earl, though, with the ball. He goes up against Henson. Attempts a poke. Carter Earl may be content to wait out the clock. In a minute 30 remaining and about 45 seconds on the shot clock now. Henson, he's hard to get by. We've talked about that before. Great stick work. Who's that? Weston now on the ball. He goes up against the short stick. That's the matchup they were looking for. But from the X, it's a tough angle unless he can round the bend. Shot clock dwindling from WilmU. They have to make something happen. Less than a minute now remaining. Weston. He'll give it up. Runser with an opportunity. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out of bounds. The full shot clock duration leveraged from WilmU. Now it's up for the defense again. We talked about their clearance defense has been pretty good, but not immaculate this game. It's an on-running Holy Family, a crazy check from Quinn Tracy, the captain of the defense. A heroic play. Not out of the woods just yet. A few seconds and a timeout. The crowd can't believe it. Heads in their hands. Can they put them out of their misery? Wait, what is this? Not a timeout, a possession given up. Unsure of the call, folks. It will be Tyler Quinn. We know he can waste more seconds than what's left on the board. We've seen him delay, but he'll give it up to Ian Betts. The crowd looking to rise as the seconds go down. 3, 2, 1, and off to the races! The Wildcats, they punched their ticket to the CACC Finals. A well-fought contest from Holy Family. I mean, this is a 10-9. It doesn't get any closer than this. It was back and forth. Nobody could hang on to the lead for more than a few moments. But a second-half team, WilmU surely is. That's when they scored a majority of their goals. They secure this victory. Now they will wait with bated breath for the victors of Bridgeport versus Chestnut Hill, which will happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. Fans of the CACC, we thank you for joining us for this broadcast today. I'm Phil Boda with Dan Laletta and the rest of our production crew. We'll see you this weekend for the CACC Men's Lacrosse Finals at 11 a.m. Eastern.